Hello, this is Angela Powerhouse Williams. I have a bachelor's degree in finance. I have a master's degree in business and accounting. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that you take advantage of this really lucrative opportunity in the markets right now. See, the economy has crashed. So that means that stock prices are at the lowest ever. So now is the time for you to buy stocks at a wholesale price. Interest rates are at bottom basement lows. So this is the time to get into the real estate game. But what I know is that you're going to miss it if you do not have the money so that you can invest in the next 10-year bull market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to increase your cash flow by 1,000%, so that you're going to be able to break some generational curses and you can put yourself in position to build a $1 million retirement account. Now, for the last 3 years, I've been getting people ready. I told people that by 2020, the economy was going to crash, that we're going to go into a recession. Now, did I know anything about the virus? Absolutely not. But I knew the numbers. And because I'm a technical day trader for the past 10 years, I knew that the market was inflated. Because guess what? Every 10 years, there's a bubble, and after every bubble, it pops. And something very unique was happening. Baby boomers, one of the largest generations, they were going to drag down the economy. Now, see, I already got a Social Security letter that told me they were only going to be able to pay me out 77% of my benefits. And I'm not even 65 yet. And so that's because the baby boomers are what? They're getting their benefits. Also, the baby boomers are starting to draw from their 401ks, which is going to what? Bring down the market. Now that we have this virus, it just lit a match and everybody was running around scared. So now they're really pulling their money and it's dropping the markets. So we knew this was going to happen. And for the past 3 years, we've been stashing cash and fixing our credit so that we could take advantage of this opportunity. See, America is in a crisis. See, 7 out of 10 Americans do not have $1,000 in the bank right now. 67% of African Americans have no emergency savings in case you lose your job, lose your spouse, or you get sick. 3.3 million people are unemployed as of March. But let's talk about the average wealth. The average wealth in America is about $141,000. For Hispanics, it's $13,000. But for African Americans, $11,000. So if we don't get our stuff together, by 2035, our average wealth is going to be zero. But guess what people are not talking about? By 2035, 5 million jobs will be replaced by AI technology. They're replacing your jobs with robots. We got driverless cars. We got driverless trucks. We got robots that's working the hotels now, bringing you towels, bringing you food. We got driverless robots that do the mopping on the floor. They're working in the hospitals. There is nothing that you do right now that cannot be replaced by technology. So they're already testing it out. We're all working from home, right? And so they're starting to see that they can eliminate some costs, not have these buildings, eliminate some people, replace it with technology, go into this new world of AI technology, and guess who's going to be left behind? You. And so if you have children right now, you can teach them to go to college, but you need to teach them to be able to create their own jobs, because the old ways of making money is just not going to exist. So what's the solution? Number one, financial literacy. It should be taught in every home and every school, but it's not. But when you partner with us, we're going to teach you how to manage your money. The second solution, you have to have a business. You no longer have a choice on whether or not you're going to have a business tied to your income, because that job, you don't own it, you don't control it, and you can lose it at any time. So you have to have a business so that you can recession-proof your income. Plus, there is some lucrative tax advantages to being a business owner. The third solution, you have to accumulate assets. We have to stop spending and start saving and investing. So what you want to do is to be able to make money in your sleep. That's residual income. And you want your money to be having babies. So you need to get compound interest. I want to welcome you to the world of MyEcon. I know you've probably been looking on social media. You've been hearing people talk about MyEcon and like, what is it? I'm telling you, this company is bad to the bone. It is a 15-year-old debt-free financial literacy education company based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Over $500 million has been cash flow because of this business. And so what we're going to do is give you a business in a box, because you have to have a plan B. We're about to give you your own personal financial literacy business. And so you're going to get a lot of education from money management, personal business taxes, debt elimination systems. You're going to learn how people can fix their credit. You're going to learn about investing in stocks. You're going to know about retirement planning, and we're going to help you build your business so you can make even more money. Financial services is a $119 billion industry. You know Dave Ramsey, you know Robert Kiyosaki. They make millions of dollars teaching people what we're going to teach you. And so now you can get a piece of that pie. See, the first strategy that you're going to learn in MyEcon is how to increase your cash flow. You need more money, and you need it right now today. And guess what? We're going to go to the place you spend most of your time, your job. You know that W-4 form? Have you seen it for 2020? Oh, my goodness. I'm here to tell you there is a lot of money sitting in that W-4 form, and most people's W-4 forms are filled out incorrectly. So you are overpaying your taxes. Over 80% of people are overpaying. And so what we're going to do is we're going to let the IRS adjust your W-4, and you're going to be able to get an extra $200 to $800 a month back into your paycheck. So you don't have to wait for the government to give you a paycheck holiday. We've been getting our holidays for the past 3 years. So that means that you can add an extra $2,400 to $9,600 cash back into your bank account so you can make some moves. So this is our business partner, the Reyes family. They cash flow $600 a month just by adjusting their W-4s. They got over $7,200 cash in the bank waiting to buy some stocks. This is what it looks like when you keep more of your hard-earned money. You see my cousin Melinda here. She has over a year of her living expenses covered, you guys, in her savings account, because we don't just adjust a W-4 and blow the money. We stash our cash. You see Carmen here, she got over a year of her living expenses covered. We got Marta Cunningham out of Chicago, over a year of her living expenses covered. The Giles family got over $4,000 in their emergency fund. Mike Macklin, over $4,000 in his emergency fund. And there are so many people who don't even have $600 in the bank right now. We got Peggy, who's able to put $1,000 in her emergency account. This is what happens when you start minding your money. We have Stacy McClaskey. She cash flowing over $1,100 a month by adjusting her W-4. We got Chad out of New York cash flowing over $900 a month. We got Deloitte cash flowing over $800 a month. The Cruz family over $600 a month. Tanita Holden out of Detroit over $400 a month. We got Anthony Albino out of Texas over $245 a month. Can you imagine if you had an extra $500 a month, what you could do? Could you pay your car note off faster? Could you pay your mortgage down faster? Could you pay your credit cards off faster? Yes, you can do it when you get your money. The second strategy we're going to teach you is how to minimize your tax liability. See, when you partner with MyEcon, you're now a business owner. So you're going to get the sole proprietorship tax status. So that means you qualify to fill out a Schedule C come tax time. So you're going to be able to convert many of your living expenses into business write-offs. How would you like to have a home office deduction? What about a cell phone? Are you paying cell phone and internet? We're going to show you how to convert that into business expenses. How many of you eat out and have meals? Now, I know that we're all locked in the house right now, but eventually you're going to be able to go back out and do many of the things that you like to enjoy. We're going to show you how to write off 50% of the cost of your meals. We're also going to show you how you can write off your travel, your airfare, your hotel, your baggage claim fees, Uber fees. If you rent a car, we're going to show you how to convert that into business expenses. How many of you have car notes? How many of you driving your cars? We can show you how you can be reimbursed on your car mileage. How many of you have children? This is one of the best secrets. we're going to show you how to hire your children into your My Econ business, and you can write off up to $12,000 in expenses on your taxes. This is powerful, and we're going to give you a software called the Cashflow Manager that's going to track your income, it's going to track your expenses, it's going to make you IRS compliant. Now, over here, we got our business partner, Q. He actually was able to write off over $900 in advertising expenses. He wrote off over $7,000 in car expenses. He wrote off over $5,000 in his rent payments. He wrote off over $3,000 in meals. He took trips. He hired his kid in his business. He was able to write off over $24,000 in expenses. Now, let me show you what that looks like at the end of the year. So here's an example of his tax return. He grossed over $58,000 working in the airline industry. Well, guess what? He was able to write off over $24,000 in business expenses. So that lowered his adjusted gross income to $33,889. He went from $58,000 to $33,000. Then he got the head of household deduction, another $18,000, taking his taxable income down to $15,889, and that's what he was taxed off of, and not $58,000. And what ended up happening is he still got a federal refund check of over $4,000 because he lowered his tax rate from 22% to 12%, and not to mention he adjusted his W-4 and is getting an extra $248 a month back into his paycheck. Now, what did he do with all that extra cash? Well, he paid off his debt, over $11,000, and he increased his credit score by 65 points, making his credit score a 718. See, this is what it looks like when you partner with My Econ and the Lifestyle Changers team. We will upgrade your finances. This is what it looks like. We have my business partner, Chad. He income shift over $900 a month back into his paycheck. So he saved $10,800 at the end of the year. His tax rate dropped from 24% to 22%. What was his refund checks? Over $6,000. We have Shea that income shift $275 back into her paycheck. She saved $3,300 cash. Tax rate dropped 22% to 12%. Her refund checks over $7,000. We got Maya here that was able to income shift for extra $120 back into her paycheck, saving over $1,400. Her tax rate dropped from 22% to 12%. Tax refund checks over $6,000. So yes, you can adjust your W-4 and not owe the IRS, but what was the secret? You have to have enough write-offs. And so that's why you have to have a business tied to your income so you can keep more of your hard-earned money. The third strategy you're going to learn is how to get out of debt fast. And so when you partner with my team, I have different financial boot camps that you can go through, and I have some financial tools that you can use to be able to create a budget, know how much debt you're in, know which debts to start focusing on paying off, when you're going to be debt free. You're even going to know how to build your retirement account to know how much money should you be investing every month so that you can retire early and rich. And so our debt elimination system has been rapidly burning up debt. So you see the Corlez family here, they've paid off over $34,000 in debt in less than 11 months. And guess what? They just bought their third house. They are real estate investors now. We have Lynette Boswell Vargas. She paid off over $38,000 in debt in less than 24 months. She's cash flowed over $22,000. Can you imagine putting $22,000 in the stock market right now? And she's increased her credit score to a 744, and she's a real estate investor. This is what it looks like. We got Jeanette paying off $12,000 in debt. Her credit score jumped 100 points to 700. We got Zanibi out of California, paid off over $14,000 in debt. Most of his credit cards was at 22% interest rates. He got rid of them, and he's income shifting over $321 a month. We got Edwin Rivera out of New York City, cash flowed over $17,000, paid off $7,000 in debt. added another $2,000 to his emergency fund, and he is so close to paying off his car. We got the Randy family out in California. He's cash flowed over $13,000, paid off $3,000 in debt. His credit score is a 720. We got Marta Cunningham out of Chicago, cash flowing over $34,000, paid off over $16,000 in debt. She had built a 6-month emergency fund, but she just got announced today that 6-month emergency fund is now a year of her living expenses saved, and she increased her credit score to a 760. We got Alicia Bodie Edwards that has cash flowed over $42,000, paid off $12,000 in credit card debt, and her credit score went from a 586 to a 756. See, this is what minding your money looks like. If the people that you're hanging around with is not talking about getting out of debt, they're not talking about increasing their credit score, they're not talking about investing, you need some more friends, and we are the best friends you should have. The fourth strategy we're going to teach you is how to fix your own credit. So we're going to give you credit repair education. You'll know what affects your credit score. We're even going to give you pre-written dispute letters. So all you have to do is put the name of the account you want to dispute and the account number, and that's it. That's right. In 10 to 15 minutes, you will have your dispute letters created and can be mailed out, and in 30 to 45 days, your credit score will boost. How serious is that? We got Kathy Lawrence, who applied the strategy. She was able to increase her credit score over 101 points. We got Nakia, who was able to get her credit score to an 839. Michael, 784. We got Jose out of Chicago. He has 775 credit score. We got Greg Harder at 816. Can you imagine going to a car dealership with an 816 credit score? Can you imagine going and getting your first home with an 816 credit score? Can you imagine taking this 816 credit score and turning it into business credit and really getting in the real estate game? We got Janelle Burns. She increased her credit score 211 points to a 762. Rico Marshall increased his credit score 247 points to a 730. You need to know us. Our fifth strategy we're going to teach you is about the different investment vehicles that you can use to earn compound interest. So you're going to know the difference between CDs and money market accounts. You're going to know the difference between an ETF or an index fund or a mutual fund and when to use them. You're going to know about the different types of bonds, exchange traded funds, futures, real estate. You're going to learn about all of that. And most importantly, you're going to learn how to get a piece of America. Because guess what? If you're buying Jordans, you should own a piece of Nike. Nike, the last time I looked, was like $102. Guess what? Because of the downturn, it was as low as $67. Did you get some? Walmart was about $115. Last time I looked, it was $113. It's probably more now. Did you get some? Visa. How many of you got a Visa or MasterCard in your wallet? How would you like to get paid every time other people use theirs? Guess what? It was $199. Guess what? It was as low as $146. Did you get some? If you can put your money in the bank, doesn't it make more sense to own the bank so that you can make money when the bank make money off of other people's money? Well, guess what? Bank of America was $34. It was as low as $19. Did you get some? Southwest Airlines was $55. It went down to 46. Did you get some? If not, now is your time to get your feet wet. Now is the time to buy stock while the getting is good. You guys, we ain't going to see this for probably another 10 years. So this is the time for you to be buying stocks, and we actually show you how to look at stock charts, how to know the fundamental health of a company, of whether or not you should be purchasing it. I also teach technical analysis, so not only will you know when to buy stock, but you'll know at what price to buy the stock so that you can immediately start multiplying your money. This is what it looks like. Tanika owns Apple, Nike, Amazon, AbbVie, Tesla, Facebook. Michelle out of Atlanta owns AT&T, Apple, Verizon, Dunkin' Donuts, Amazon, and she owns real estate ETFs. We got Alicia Bodie owning Netflix and Amazon and Apple and Disney and Ford and T-Mobile, and she owns some cannabis stock. We got Marta owning Amazon and Young Money. She owns Apple and she owns Snap. So not only can you make money from the stocks appreciating, but you can also earn money because many of these stocks pay out dividends. By joining my team, you're also going to have access access to my advanced day trading courses. And that's right, I can show you how to trade Forex, futures, crypto, commodities, gold, indices, and stocks so that you can flip dollars and make anywhere from $100 to $1,000 every single day. And all you're going to need is your computer and a phone. This is what it looks like. I was actually trading in the futures market, and I went to Starbucks and I placed my coffee order at the you know, the little, when you place your order, and then I drove around to the front so that I could pay them. In that time frame, it was about a 2-minute wait period. In 2 minutes, I had made $200. So just imagine if you did that 6 days a week. That's over $4,800 a month because the markets are open 6 days a week. Then on another day, I made over $875 in 3 hours. So just imagine if you did that 6 days a week. That's over $21,000 a month. Could you replace your income from your job? Yes, you can. You need to learn trading because this is the only thing that does not depend on a job. It does not depend on customers. All it depends on is you. I'm teaching my son how to trade. He opened his own investment account. Many of the stocks he owns is Amazon, AT&T. He got some little Bitcoin, Disney, McDonald's, Microsoft, Nike. He even owns an index fund. So he has a solid portfolio. And then also I'm teaching him how to day trade so that when he graduates from college, he has a choice. He can go to school, he can get an education, he can get out, he can start his own business, he can get into real estate, or if he cannot find a job, he'll be able to create his own income on demand. And so I am so excited to offer this to you. Can you see the value of being a part of my econ? I hope so. But it gets better because your My Econ business, it comes with multiple streams of income so that you can increase your cash flow because you want as much money as possible working for you in the market. And so in My Econ, you're going to get a digital business. You're going to get a website. We don't have any inventory whatsoever. And we have financial products that people love and are buying and consuming on a monthly basis. So we got ID Defender. We got a do-it-yourself credit repair system that people can purchase from you. We have a cash flow manager software for small business owners, hairstylists, barbers who are looking for bookkeeping systems. We are affiliates of Priceline. We have health and wellness products. We got weight loss teas. We got roadside assistance. We got rent reporting service where people can put their rent on their credit files. We offer credit monitoring. We even have a tax service for people who've ever had to deal with the IRS and an audit. We can help you. We have one of the largest cashback malls. So if people are shopping at Walmart, they shopping at GameStop and Sam's Club and Old Navy, people are shopping from home because they can't leave the house. So how would you like to tie their spending habits to your income? And guess what? When they shop online, their products is delivered right to their doorstep. They're going to earn cash back and you earn a percentage of their cash back. So for example, my average cash back is about $150. You will make $72 from my $150 cash back. What if you had 100 me's? That's over $7,200 in extra cash just by allowing people to do what they already doing, and that's shopping. Also, we're able to earn affiliate bonuses by sharing this opportunity with other people. So if I decided to tell my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my cousin, my sister, I get a $25 referral bonus from my econ. They are paying us from their marketing budget. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you don't have to beg family and friends to support your business. I'm going to show you how I branded myself on social media and how I use Facebook to create a six-figure income without paying a dime. Yes, I'm going to show you how to turn your phone into money. And so you can get paid $25 referrals. You can decide if you're going to get it every day, every week, every month. It is completely up to you. And guess what? Everybody that you refer who decides to build their own bag and they start referring others to their business, you're also going to get an extra $1 to $7 cash deposits on every membership that they sell. Now, you're probably saying, how much money can somebody make off $25? Well, guess what? My business partner, Cedric Williams, out of Memphis, Tennessee, he made over $25,000 in 5 weeks off a little $25 deposits. So it can definitely happen, but it doesn't stop there. In my econ, we can earn residual income. Remember earlier, I talked about you need to make money in your sleep. Well, guess what? Every membership that is in your organization, regardless if you told somebody or somebody else told somebody, you're going to always get paid $100 to $8 every single month for every membership in your organization. So if you got over 125 memberships in your organization, you're going to get an extra $455 every single month. You can have 600 people in your organization. I did that in 6 months. You'll be making anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000 every single month. You can have over 3,000 people in your organization. That's over $28,000 a month. You can have 15,000 people, and we got people doing that. They're getting over $153,000 a month. That's $1.8 million just for teaching people how to get out of debt and invest. This is that money. This is that beach money. This is that I can go away for 6 months and I still get the same $8,000 deposit month after month, year after year, even when I don't get out of bed. This is that replace your job money. Can you see the benefits of that? This is what it looks like. We got Jennifer. She's cash flowed over $96,000 in residual income. We got Bill over $115,000. You see me over $238,000. I'm making corporate income from the comfort of my home. We got Keith that in cash flow over $498,000. We got Christina over $500,000. We got Spencer over $3.2 million. You guys, you can change your life if you want it. Think about it. Let's say you want to have an extra $4,000 coming in every month. You got a choice. You can save $1.2 million, and the bank will pay you $4,000 a month in interest payments. This is pretty much how your 401k works. You're investing in your 401k every month so that by the time you turn 70 years old, you're going to be able to get some of this money out, right? So they're going to be able to pay you out $4,000. Or you can help some people who help some people get their financial house in order, and you can get that same $4,000 every single month. But you ain't got to wait till you're 65. You ain't got to wait till you're 67. You ain't got to wait till you're 70 years old. You can get your retirement pension payouts right now when you in my econ. John Pettifer L, over $2 million in residual payments. How powerful is that? And we can take our business and we can put it into a trust. And if something was to happen to us, our beneficiaries, our children, our families will still get our monthly payout. What's in it for you? If you say yes to my econ, you're going to get business and personal finance education. You're going to get a debt elimination tools. You're going to get a retirement strategist so you know when you're going to be able to kick your feet up. You're going to get investment training. You're going to get income shifting so that you can get an extra $200 to $800 in your paycheck in the next 10 to 14 days. We're going to teach you the tax advantages of having a home-based business. You're going to get a cash flow manager software so that you're IRS compliant. You're going to get credit repair education so you can boost your credit score. You got an e-commerce website so you can make even more money. And then for a limited time, I'm going to give you free access to my Forex class where I can show you how to make an extra $100 to $1,000 every single day in the markets. These benefits, you guys, I can't say enough about it. It's valued at over $5,000. Getting access to me is really hard. Now, it normally costs $99 to join my econ, but we want to help you. If you say yes today, you can get started, and you can try us out for 30 days for $29.95. You're getting a 70% off discount. And if we don't change your life in the next 30 days, if your income doesn't increase in the next 30 days, if your credit score does not increase in the next 30, 45 days, you can quit. But I know you're going to stay because the benefits are unheard of. And by continuing your My Econ business, your operating costs are only $34.95 a month. That's over $1.16 a day to have you an e-commerce business, for you to be able to write off your lifestyle, for you to be able to income shift and protect your money from the IRS. And the fact that your $29.95 and your $34.95 a month is 100% tax deductible, which means your business is really free. All you have to do is say yes. So whoever invited you to this webinar. Get back to them, tell them you're in. They'll send you a link. You'll get signed up into the system. We're going to get you trained from a financial perspective, and then we're also going to train you on how to brand yourself on social media. So again, there's over 2.6 billion people who use Facebook every single day. You don't have to worry about anybody not supporting your business. There's plenty of people who are just waiting for you to just say yes. So thank you for your time and have an amazing day.